What is good, young people? Excuse me for the delay. I was too excited last week. It was Obama week down. Can you still believe it? Barak Hussein Obama, president of these here United States of America. It was a beautiful thing to experience this week. The reason I couldn't do the show is because I was actually in DC, in the cold, frigid temperatures, so that I could feel and experience the inauguration. And it wasn't all it's cracked up to be, actually living in it because it was cold as hell outside, but I'm happy I went. And when I got home and saw it on TV, I really got like emotional. Oh man, I was there, I experienced it. And best believe, every person that went to the inauguration, for those of you who did not have a chance to make it, the story will get bigger and bigger and bigger each year somebody tells a story. This year, all I can say is, I was out there, it was cold, we saw it on the screen, I enjoyed myself by the time I got home because it was cold. In like 7 years, it'd be like, yo, you understand, I was next to Denzel Washington. And me and Denzel was talking about Mo Better Blues. We was having a very interesting conversation about it. Then Mary J. Blige walks over to us and she was singing, Lift Their Voices, Lift Every Voice. And then Terrence Howard came over. There's some brother named Frederick Douglass asked me if I wanted to hit a joint. It was amazing. That's how it's going to sound in 7 years. That's not actually what happened, but I did enjoy the experience. But now that partying is over, I'm happy that President Obama got to the work of these United States of America. Because let me tell you, I just got my new finance charges on my credit cards. It is a problem. We got to get rid of this recession here and now, and I'm glad you got to work. And I also want to point out something to everybody out there who supported Barack in his campaign. He has constantly said, now it is time for all of us to step up. And he's right. Now that the party is over, we can be done celebrating. He's in for 4 years. Let's get something accomplished. There are new standards for all of us. Let's rise to them. Jeezy and Jay-Z learned that out just this week. Now, normally, no one would have ever cared what Jeezy and Jay-Z had to say about anything. But because they were on the front line of the support for Barak Obama, Bill O'Reilly had something to say about their anti-Bush speech. You guys have to expect these types of things. If you want to stand up and say, we are the leaders of these generation of people, we are going to judge you a different way. Prepared to be judged. It's okay. It's one of those things that's going to continue to happen. Let's move forward. But before we move all the way forward, I want to thank Barack for something else. And I don't know if he intentionally did this, but he gave a gift to every man in this country. When you ask a woman, what will be your lasting memory about the inauguration day and evening? It is not the inauguration. It is Barack and Michelle dancing, showing black love on every single network in this country and on the planet. And let me tell you this, fellas. If you cannot use that emotion stirred by Barack and his wife dancing, holding arms in the efforts of black love and Valentine's, on top of that coming up soon, to find somebody to let you see them naked, lotion it up, baby, because you will never see a woman naked again. He just handed that to you. Every woman come back the next day, oh, did you see her? Oh, black love, I'm so lonely. You got to use that tool that he's been giving to you. It wasn't on purpose, but it's there anyway. You must utilize all the gifts given to you by Mr. President Barak Hussein Obama. Black power. Alright. Also, on the day before the inauguration, I finally got a chance to check out Notorious. And though I, of course, expressed my reservations, I enjoyed the movie. And the reason mostly I enjoyed the movie is because of Gravy. Gravy did a great job making me believe he was big. And all the other little nuances that I may not have enjoyed, they were all covered up because he did an incredible job being Biggie. I also want to give a shout out, what is her name? I forgot her. Naturi Naughton, that's right, for her portrayal and Lil Kim. When her boobs came out and that was nice and greasy sweaty, I wasn't expecting that from anybody. That I wasn't ready for her to go there, but she committed. And that commitment, I would like to commend. I like you, Naturi. Them boobs look good, girl. Them juicy was on small. And it's very interesting how they portrayed Lil Kim and Faith. Like Lil Kim was just acting around, and she was also weak and always asking me for stuff. Faith, prissy, nice. He always had her hair done. Nothing never happened. She just forgave Big. Never touched her. Nothing. It was interesting. I understand why Lil Kim wasn't a fan of the movie. I do understand. But overall, I enjoyed it. I mean, it was hard for Derek Luke to play Puffy. It really was, because Puffy is in our lives on a day-in, day-out basis. And physically, he doesn't look like Puffy, even though he's tried to do the dances. He had some of the mannerisms down. He definitely had the silky shirts back in like 96, 97. The Versace joints, he had them. But it's a hard job. It's a really hard job. And speaking of Puff, do you guys remember the rapper named Mark Curry? He was on like Bad Boy in like stage 3. Stage 1 was the initial stage, and stage 2 was post Big and Mace and Locks, and then there was like a stage 3 with all these new people. Yeah, I think he was probably more like stage 3. He used to be on Bad Boy as a rapper and a writer for book, and now he is writing a book about that whole situation called Dancing with the Devil. And you know, he's basically saying how bad a person Puffy was, and I would like to stand up right now for Sean John Combs. Do you understand the type of intelligence it takes to see the situation as I have surrounded myself with 3 talented groups of people as artists? Biggie, Mary J. Blige, and Jodeci. And what I will do is elevate myself up to their level. So when I am no longer working with them, I can be the star and have less talented people around me and still earn M-O-N-I-E-S. Look at that Bad Boy roster. Really look at it. You take out Big, okay? You take out, like I said, from the Uptown days, you got Mary J. Blige, Jodeci. It's thin, okay? It's weak. Okay, Locks fans, okay? Mace had a nice run. Fave, 112. I mean, total. Come on. That's all Puffy made that. Every album total sold, he should get twice as much with any other record label, because he made that happen when there was nothing there. I support you, Puff. You had the vision, and now everybody else is trying to duplicate you on what you did. You are a celebrity. You are a star. You did the right thing. Even though Barak and Michelle showed us the positive side of black love, Dwyane Wade and his soon-to-be ex-wife are showing us the negative side of black love as they are getting divorced. And Siobhan Wade is going hard. Going very hard. Not only is she making allegations that he cheated on her, probably true, that he doesn't take care of his children, type of situation, not going to get into it. She is also alleged that he gave her an STD. We don't know what type of STD, but an STD. And now she wants a list of all of his sexual partners from the last 6 years to find out who is the one that eventually led her to having this disease. Now, as the president of Local 6969 Floozies Union, we all know we have an important event coming up next month. Next month. NBA All-Star Weekend 2009 in Phoenix. And everything we'll be doing here on the show up until that point will be dedicated and pushing towards our effectiveness at All-Star Weekend. And I wanted to say to all the Floozies, do not allow this situation to halt you from your desire to get M-O-N-I-E-S money. This is our time. No one can say that this is not a Floozies time. 2009 is the year of the Floozie, and this is where we get started at. This is our convention. This is how we pay our rent. Do not let this one situation persuade you against doing what you know you need to do. The opportunity is there. We are in a recession. We gotta get it. And if you're on that list, I just want to give you the heads up. Like, you need to call Dwyane or a lawyer or something. Because if you are on that list, even if you never got nothing, Floozies move in silence. We gotta make sure we continue that. There's some Hollywood news. I would like to congratulate Taraji P. Henson for her nomination as a supporting actress, best supporting actress for the Oscars this year. Good for you. It is amazing that, as my friend John would say, you came from Jody, all the way to being nominated for the Academy Award. Congratulations to you. Hey, John can do it so. I wish John was here because he can do it so much better than me. You know what I seen from Baby Boy? Oh man, it's great. Great. He does it so much better. But the happiest person in all this is Angela Bassett. Because I know Angela's tired. Her and Alfre Woodard are tired of having to do every single quality role in Hollywood. They always have to call her Alfre. each and every time, and I know they're tired, and I know Angela's saying, finally I may have found somebody to replace me. Angela, maybe we all have found your replacement, and Taraji P. Henson, let's hope so. And I would like to give a big kudos to the producers of Fast and Furious 4. I hated Fast and Furious 3. They didn't have any of the original characters. I was okay with Fast and Furious 2 because they replaced Vin Diesel with Tyrese. Oh, okay, so be it. You know, you're just trying to get all the money you can. Fast and Furious 4, all the main characters are coming back. This is how you remake something. You get all the elements from the first one, bring them back, do it again, same plot, different areas, we won't care. Shout out to you, I like it. And I would like to give this is from my heart, a special rest in peace to the family and condolences out to Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island who passed away this week. I heard that they were going to do a Fantasy Island remake. Don't you ever do it. Carter was the man, Tattoo was the man. That feeling can never be captured again by another person. You leave it alone. And if you've been a fan of Barty Beautiful and the Show over the years, just play my song. You know what that song means. It means once again, the Philadelphia Eagles have broken my heart. And we're disgustingly removed from the playoffs and our chances to win a Super Bowl by the Arizona Cardinals. I just want the streak to end. I know the Phillies won a championship. I don't care. I don't even like baseball. It didn't make me feel anything. Shout out to my frat brother, Ryan Howard. Congratulations to you, Jimmy Brown. I want a football parade. I want a championship to call my own. We lost to the Cardinals. I'm not saying that I always thought we were going to win the Super Bowl this year. I did not think that when we tied the Bengals. I didn't. But they wrote me in. This nice long winning streak. Always in the championship game. And then the Cardinals destroyed Carolina. I said, there ain't no way in the world we supposed to lose to Kurt Warner. And Kurt Warner, who ruined my fantasy league championship series by getting 0.6 points against the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, puts me out the playoffs. What? When is the draft?